Welcome. I'm Mike Devo with International Medical Massage. Our office is in St. Charles. And this is another one of our series of Stay Safe at Home, tips to use at home while you can't get in to see us at the office. So today we're going to talk about plantar fascia or plantar fasciitis. A lot of people are at home now and can't get to the health club, so they're doing a lot more walking, just trying to stay in shape, do whatever they can. So this could be flaring up right now, especially if you're not using the proper footwear, something with a nice arch support. And so we'll show you a couple tips you can do at home today, hopefully to help out. So first off, we want to talk about the foot itself. You have three arches in your foot. You have the medial arch, lateral arch, and the transverse arch across the top here. And basically all three of these arches work in conjunction to work as a shock absorber for your foot, each step you're taking. So Dr. Ross in his medical massage book likes to think of it as if your foot is a violin bow, the back of the bow are the arches, and the fascia or aponeurosis are the strings that keep that together. So as you flex your foot or your foot is relaxed, those fascia, that aponeurosis, is stretching with it. And of course, if you overdo it, you're going to get trigger points in these areas. So this is not to scale, but you see where itself the fascia starts at the calcaneus bone here. Now, if this becomes a chronic condition, sometimes you can get a spur on that calcaneus bone that will actually poke out this way and start affecting that fascia. And that's a lot of times where people feel it when they wake up in the morning, like there's a nail in the back of their foot right here. So sometimes you can develop a spur, not all the time. And the other thing we need to discuss about plantar fascia is that a lot of times it's actually starting from up in your glutes, and it could be a condition secondary to sciatica. So when you're in the office, when you do come in and say, I've got plantar fasciitis, we will do some testing first, and we'll start from the low back all the way down so we can eliminate the possibility that it's actually sciatica that's causing this as a secondary condition. So as you can see, as I said, it starts out at the calcaneus bone here and works its way up, and going to each toe, following the tendons there, each has its own area to work on for each individual toe. So typically, you'll find a trigger point. If it's not on the calcaneus bone here, it's right in this medial arch. And you can even do a, sorry, my light fell down here. You can even do a self-exam yourself with feeling in that aponeurosis there. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Sorry. So you can find that spot yourself. So it's really simple. Got our little gumball super ball here, and you want to work that across those areas. Now you're not going to do it here. You're going to put your foot on the floor, either in a sitting position or standing position, and try and work that ball back and forth along that trigger point. And you can work it up along each area all the way up to the toe here. So we want to be able to flex not only lengthways, but widthways as well to open up that that transverse arch on the front. And after you do that, well, actually first, before you do that, you can take, you've probably seen a lot of them on YouTube where people will take a frozen water bottle and roll it on this area first. So that kind of brings the inflammation down in that area. So if you want to roll that with the ice bottle first for about 10 minutes, bring some of that inflammation down, and then you can work your ball in there after that. And after you do that, you have someone who can assist at home to do some stretches of that foot itself. So you want to ask the person to take a deep breath, release, and with the exhale, you want to do that stretch. So between using the ball, take this off now, you don't need that. Between using the ball and the ice and those stretches, those should help a little bit at home. But again, this is something that would be an add-on after we did a treatment for plantar fascia in the office, and then say, do these things at home. But since you can't get in the office, we're going to have to just do what we can right now until you can get back in. So some of on our first video I posted, a lot of information is in this medical massage book by Dr. Ross. You can see I listed it on the first video that we had. And I also listed my friend Boris Berlutsky, his medical massage website. He does a lot of self-help tips on YouTube, but there are also lots of DVDs he has available. And this one actually has the plantar fascia on it. And I believe his website is medicalmassage-edu. And I believe I put that on the first video as well. So thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you when this pandemic is over. Thanks.